Well, this really wasn't the update I was trying to give or wanted to give, but I don't think we're too bad. I missed most of winter, so I was going to do a winter one, and then I've been busting. I've been blowing tires out like a maniac the past few weeks. It's not been a good few weeks. Like, me spending money wise. And what is all this? You know what I mean? So I guess to top the cake, I guess this would be a good way to send an update, or at least that I'm okay. Like 5 days ago, I was driving, parked, and like started getting cramps. Me just right in the chest. I'm 38 years old. I didn't think nothing of it. Just a cramp like anything else or whatever. You know what I mean? And I'm stubborn. So it's like, I don't worry about it. Big deal. And it went away in like 30 minutes. I was like, cool. So drove some more, and then the next day, park, and I walk from the truck stop to go take a shower. And when I get to the shower, like it starts cramping again, and I can breathe the whole time. It doesn't feel like I'm not able to breathe. Uh, just severe cramping, like in my chest, where I like can't stand up and be comfortable. I couldn't sit down and be comfortable. And I was like, the fuck is going? Like I felt like I pulled a muscle. That lasted like 30, 40, 45 minutes. Went away. Gone. Okay. And I think, and I was thinking it was maybe these stupid, like those nicotine pouches they sell now. I bought some of those. I was like, well, maybe that was what was causing it. And anyway, it happens another day, and then 2 days ago, like I parked to take a nap, and I go to take a nap, and like it spread from my chest like all the way down my arms. I was like deep, where I called somebody, and who I was talking to, I was like, hey, you know where I'm at? Like if I quit responding, call somebody, because this shit is nuts. You know what I mean? And sitting there, and then it took like an hour and a half to 2 hours before I could even like function. And it was only getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And I had a load, and I was heading to Denver. And like I said before in the beginning, like I had to buy a tire the week before. I had to buy a tire and rim the week before that. Like I had to get towed the week before that. Like I'm not in the best of the money making. Like I've been doing some dumb shit, uh, financially wise, where I needed tires. You know what I mean? And it's like I can stop, but it got to the point where like I had to do something. I didn't want to end up just that happening while I was driving, or like fucking. It's one thing if I pass away and die, but I wouldn't want something to happen to me while I'm driving and somebody innocent pass away and die or whatnot. So I made a decision. I was like, oh, I got to get it checked out. So I let Prime know. The goal was, and I should have, well, actually I did the right thing, but the goal was to deliver the load so I could get that into, pay off those tires, and then go to Bush, Colorado, where there's like a hospital right next to a damn, right next to a Love's over there. So I hit Prime up. I was like, hey, chest has been hurting fucking worse than it's ever been hurting. I'm gonna deliver the load, get it done, and then I'll let y'all know what happens. And they weren't trying to hear anything. And truth be told, I shouldn't have said shit, because I mean, you're basically telling them you're having all these issues, and it wasn't a good idea. But anyway, they called back and they're like, no, just go get it taken care of. So I called an EMS, called the EMS people, and when they ran my thing, and by the time the EMS got there, I was talking to you like I'm talking to you now, completely fine. That's what I hated. Like, it was like I know I'm not tripping, but I feel fine right now. So they ran my EKG, and they're like, well, you have heart palpitations. And then I forgot what they called it, but like where you could see, basically he made it like where your heart's misfiring. I was like, okay. He's like, well, we could let you go back to the truck, or we could take you, and they'll probably just do your blood and then tell you to go see a regular doctor. And at this point, now I gotta, I done told Prime, so I can't go to Prime and be like, well, my heart's just misfiring. They're not gonna let me. You know what I mean? That's not gonna work. So let's go ahead and go to the emergency room. So we went to the emergency room. Still, well, I felt fine this whole 4 or 5 days this has happened, actually. I go to the emergency room, and they run blood, and I'm telling them everything I just told you all over and over again. Like, I feel fine. It comes and goes. And I wish I could remember what the thing is. But apparently your heart gives off some type of chemical when it is in severe distress. And my levels compared to normal levels would indicate that my heart was experiencing extreme stress to the point where they were taking it extremely serious once they got that back. So once they realized that it was a serious deal and I wasn't full of shit, is what I'm thinking. They're like, okay, so they moved me from, that was just an ER, and then transferred me to another hospital where they have the heart specialist and whatnot. And so I sat here and they put me on blood thinners. They had all types of shit, got me wired up, just checking on me. And then the goal was to put some stents in me today, or run where they basically run a wire through your. Yes, ma'am. My bad. They had to come in and run blood. Where was? Oh, so they brought me in here, and like they were gonna put me. Where they basically stick a big tube through your groin or your fucking wrist, and check your heart and see what's going on. And if they got to open up a artery, they'll open up an artery. So waited 2 days, and the whole time they had me on, like, I never felt that bad again. I didn't feel bad. Felt like I'm talking to you the whole time. And then they brought me in today, and I'll post the pictures, but like, so they had the screen, and all you could see on the screen was the actual stent, like him with the little piece of whatever they used to open the thing. And they're fiddling with it, and as soon as he opens like one vessel, it's just a massive, like, you see where there hasn't been blood, and just veins filling up with blood that haven't had blood in them. It's insane. So they put 2 of them in me, and I have my ready to work thing, and I'm apparently good to go. And they're just gonna put me on some prescription for like metabolism, something like that. But basically, I gotta quit smoking cigarettes and quit living like I'm trying to die. Probably be the best option in this scenario. Because if I would have waited like a little bit longer, and I would have just been as stubborn as I usually am, I probably would have not woke up or shit like that. My father died. Like, I have history of heart problems and whatnot, and I'll post it when I say it. Then I'll put them in here, and I have the video, but I can't figure out a way. They gave it to me on a CD, and yeah. So hopefully, I can get back in the truck and send. So because I let Prime know what was going on, now that's a whole deal where I got to get approved by their health. They have a whole hospital thing, and which is understandable. They want to make sure that I ain't gonna just kill over and die. Which, looking at those pictures, like, I'm probably gonna be a whole lot more healthier considering how much blood is flowing now versus how much was it. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it goes well and I ain't got to worry about nothing. And if not, that's okay too. Life is a funny thing and changes in an instant. So, but that's what's been going on. Basically, heart damn near gave out on me. And we're good now, though. They put in 2 stents and got better blood flow than I've ever had in my life. And there's an update. Still in the hospital. They're going to release me tomorrow and shoot all this info over to the doctor or whatever over at Prime. Cardiologist says I'm good to go. Shouldn't be a reason I shouldn't be. And hopefully the next video I'll be in the same truck. And if not, that's okay too. We will move on and move forward, or move in some direction, but figure anything is better than dying, and I almost died, so hope y'all are all doing good. It's pretty crazy. Pretty fucking crazy. I think my dad had a heart attack at 32, 33, so I guess I outlived him when it came to heart problems, so I guess I got that going for me, but I'll just put them right here. Like this picture here is like before they opened things up, and if you look real close, you can see small little blood vessels. And then the next few are after they opened up the ones that were clogged, and you don't got to look real hard to see all the blood vessels around the heart after that. It's like, god damn. So it's pretty crazy, but we'll see what happens next. I've been meaning to give you all an update, and I had a bunch of other stories to tell you and a bunch of shit to show you, but all that really doesn't matter at this point. So hope y'all are doing good. Be safe, be decent. If I don't look the best, it's because I haven't taken a shower in 3 days. I got hooked up to nonsense and whatever, but hope y'all are doing good. Be safe, be decent, keep pushing, and I guess this is the next chapter to the healthier life of old Tiptoe, so we'll see what happens. But I think I'm a whole lot healthier than I have been in a while, considering those pictures. Y'all have a good one. Be safe. Tiptoe 10-4. I'm gone. Y'all take it easy.